I would have to say today is going horribly wrong for many reasons. My health, I think, is kind of tapped out and exhausted, which totally understandable. Can't be mad at that. Haven't even negotiated the pay yet, exactly. Oops. So I still have to anticipate that. And I realize, like, the work we're doing to fix this is not a fun job, right? So I get that. However, they know that I don't need this on right now. Okay, so they know that I was stressing about a friend coming into town and just like hating like the septic issue smell and the and then everything's in disarray, getting access to that. So it's like, okay, that's not getting done. There's stuff everywhere. Oh, is it muffled? Ugh, thank you for that. Oh, you know what? It was turned all the way down. That'll do it. So yeah, it's kind of like, it's a total disaster. And to make matters even better, not really, like the trash receptacle situation is beyond full, so I'm literally having to burn the paper trash. But it's a nice like decoration, I guess, for the stuffed SJC voodoo doll, you could say, maybe. There we go. You guys can kind of help me decide. Hold on, I'm so sorry. You guys can help me decide how to format it. I'm so annoyed I lost my favorite like tripod holder. Well, it's not lost, it's just, it could be anywhere, to be honest, but yeah, so, literally can't read that. There we go. I'm, like, propping it on some okay, there we go. It's backwards, isn't it? Well, it says, pick the poison, tip to torture, curse for the win, you know who, until the doll is complete dust. So, but right now, I'm just literally burning trash, because I don't have anywhere to put it. Like there used to be a place to take it really close by, but they moved. So, and then the trailer they used to haul the trash, I guess, is broken. So, 32 double deep. So I was like crawling under the RV for like the past 3-4 days, trying to figure this out. That's kind of why I'm in like hazmat wear. And my whole thing was like, I really wanted to maybe have that handled by today, and like my friend's gonna be here like around noonish, you know? So I mean, they know the situation, like they're not gonna be like a dick about it, but still, like, you know, when you're like, you know what I mean, like you don't, when your friends are coming over, like you don't want a mess, like you don't want like a bad septic situation. You're like, oh, come over, by the way, my house smells like ass, don't mind that, you know what I mean? Like, it's not only my house, but my roommate situation, well, let's just say that's why I have a streaming location, because it's not always great over there either. Don't want to get into that too much, but okay, I will. So if you, as grown-ass people, okay, and I consider this person, this girl my friend, if we have an issue, right, like why can't you just say, hey girl, this is a problem, or I want to talk to you about this? Like, why is it that like you gotta have like 5 of your friends over, put on a show, and like it was like a power trip, like she was saying all this crazy stuff. Excuse me? Whatever. There we go. We're burning trash because we don't have anywhere to put it. But the main thing is, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to handle my time. Hi, because I have company coming. Everything's all over the place because we had to pull stuff out, because at first, okay, he doesn't need me, he needs mental help. That's what he needs. Basically, I was hoping things would be fixed. Thank you, I appreciate that. I was hoping things would be fixed. They're not going to be fixed. It rains a little, and I'm going to try to not have, like, a breakdown about it. I'm not Jewish, no. Because, okay, the roof area between the two, like, so behind this fence, there's a Class A hallway, which is basically a closet, and then on this side there's a fifth wheel. In between the two, I wanted to utilize the space. Like at first it was like a patio, and then I realized I was going back and forth to a storage unit all the time, and I didn't have enough room in the room I rented. And it was a nightmare, like putting a camera away, taking a camera out. I ultimately like just needed a place where it would be. So like that's turning into a room, but I don't know how to build roofs. Yes, I'm still in California. So it's all been built really badly. By the way, this is a Justin voodoo doll, so if you guys have means of torturing it, just please let me know how you would like to do that. Yeah. So, you know, he called me yesterday, and I didn't even realize it was him. Like, he'll use different phone numbers, different applications, or whatever to make it look like he can make it look like any number. Usually it's a blocked number, so for the most part, I don't answer blocked numbers at all. No, Matt, I don't believe you're blocked in the chat. I see you. So yeah, I get a call from like somewhere in California, right? I answer it. It didn't sound like him, and he's like, "Hey, you gonna come through? You gonna like suck my, you know?" And I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?" Like, no, I don't even know you. And then I realized it was Justin, and then I was like, "You're a fucking idiot," and I hung up. Like, really? Clearly, so there's patterns with him. Obviously, when it's not working with the current girl, he'll go through and holler at, is it? Thank you for that. He'll like holler at everybody else, you know? So, yeah, I know. It's, you know, haven't we all made mistakes in life, you know? What happened? He just like called, well, the past couple days, or week or so, every other day or whatever, sometimes it's daily, he'll be like, "Hey, let me holler at you." I'm like, no, please don't holler at me, like, ever, for any reason, under any circumstance. Like, I'm not interested. That ship has sailed. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care how sorry you are. I don't care, and I need you to go. Oh, the Blackwater. Oh God. Okay, okay, it's so bad. Okay, I don't, honestly, like, so the holding tank, right, is correct. It's free. If I put my goggles on, I can literally take you guys. Like just restart the stream or just turn the camera on and off. Like, hold on. That's the hotel murder. Yeah, no. Anyone that was, I'm burning paper because I literally ran out of room for trash. So yeah, there's that. And I thought it was a nice touch for the SJC voodoo doll. No, so the Blackwater tank is not good. At first I thought it was the pipe was messed up, or the piping, because there's like a lot of leaks. And the issue is it's the tank, the holding tank itself, along the seam of it, huge crack. And it's actually been, what do you mean? No, I'm wearing the mask because it smells over here, dude. Anyways, no, I'm having a septic problem. That's what this is all about. Like, I'm trying to fix it. No, I don't. I'm stream here because my roommate is not really a cool roommate for, she's really weird about electricity, and I'm sorry, but streams require lights, right? Yeah, so we're not really compatible in that way, and I don't know how long we're gonna last as roommates. But anyways, I needed a place where I could stream when I want, where I want, how I want, anytime I want, and ultimately that's how I set up the RV. You guys have seen it before, with the Sim Squad, which is no longer a thing, hence the quality going down a little bit. Well, I am ditching the roommate. That's not the issue. It's just, it's okay. So here's the thing. Even if you live in an apartment or if you have neighbors, I'm in an industrial area. I can literally make all the noise I want any time of day, at any time, however long, and no one will say shit to me. I kind of like that. Do you know what I mean? So having to seal the the tank. We'll see. I don't know how long the seal is gonna last. that's my concern. Is it gonna last? Because it looks like they've tried to do that in the past, and I don't think it works very well. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to try to use, well, I have things like, what is it called? Flex Seal. Flex Seal is kind of like one of my favorite things ever. I think this is beyond Gorilla Glue, dude. Not talking shit on Gorilla Glue. Respect to Gorilla Glue, especially if they want to send me some. I have the Flex Seal. There's a paint, there's a putty, there's a spray, and there's a tape, and I have all of it. You know? Huh. Well, that's worth considering, I suppose. Guys, do you have any idea how we could torture the SJC voodoo doll? Any ideas? Well, I can't find my tripod. That's kind of, well, I have the tripod, but not the attachment. And I've already broken my phone, taking you guys on this adventure trying to fix all these RV issues. And I really don't want to break it again. Like, that's kind of my concern. So, I don't know. Oof. I'm doubting that anything's going to happen today as far as fixing that. I do have a friend coming into town. I'm probably just going to do what I normally do monthly, and that is power wash the cement with Dawn and bleach. But it doesn't like solve the problem, you know? Okay, thank you so much. Well, so thank you for the credit. It's really not necessary. I'm still really struggling with a lot of this. Like, the only reason this fence here, which it's not the best fence in the world, but it's okay. The only reason it's standing straight at all is because I had a friend help me. They're still here, but they're kind of tired, you know, after, chloroform hype, all that, Quaalude hype, duster hype, and septic hype for me, actually, but it's not hype, it's septic sickness. Ugh, it's gross. No, I'm surprised I haven't gotten sick from it. Maybe in a minute I'll show you guys. But, okay, I think the fire went out. Okay, how are we going to torture this doll? You guys are not even giving me any ideas that I can work with. Like, really? I thought you'd be creative. We could throw knives at it. We could burn it. I have, clips. We could stab it. The sack is for waterboarding. We could waterboard it. We could choke it out. I'm having a septic issue, and that's kind of why I keep putting the mask on, because it's really bad. Actually, I put incense in these, so it's helping with the smell, but the smell is still pretty fucking horrible. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Chinese water torture. Well, it's sprinkling, so we already kind of have that going on, but I like it. Is there any, particular fluid you would recommend we use for Chinese water torture, or just water? Okay, I'm actually, okay, well, see, the thing is, if you curse something with your own DNA, supposedly, that's not, the best thing in the world, so I gotta, find someone else's, or, Fidget, come here, Fidget. I don't think I can get her to pee on command. Fidget, Fidget, are you really not come here, baby, come here, cat. No, it helps a little bit, and it's also because I was going under there and trying to access the tank, and the ways in which to get to it are sometimes taken over by some of the stray cats around here trying to find shelter when it's rainy, and there was a lot of fucking cat shit and piss in places that I've never been anywhere near in the fifth wheel or the RV. It's not a dog, it's a cat, and her name is Fidget, and yeah, she's a crack baby cat. I'm pretty sure. So, I joined Mensa, so I know you're not talking about me. Yes. You want to own me. I'm not for sale. So, I don't know how you're going to work that out. Okay, but honestly, I got to figure out what I'm going to do. Like, this really sucks. You ever had, like, a guest coming and everything's just in disarray, and then you have, like, a plumbing issue, like a really bad one? Like, that's basically what's happening. So, I mean, we could, like, hang out somewhere else, I suppose, but I don't have a tent. That's cool, but thank you. And also, you shouldn't make fun of people that are homeless because that's sad. No, I am not Jewish. I am in hazmat gear, well, painting or weather hazmat, whatever. But no, apparently this looks like Jewish garb to some people. Okay. That's good. At least that's something. I think Jello has like an IQ of even less than that. So you're like smarter than Jello. Good for you. Good job. All right, so separating the paper from the trash to burn doesn't seem like the best use of my time right now. No, I know. I want a nose job so bad. I've always hated my nose. I know that's exactly why people ask, and I hate that. But no. Bridget, what are you whining about? She just had kittens. The kittens are super cute. If anyone's like a kitten person. Well, it's not really laundry. I'm wearing like a jumpsuit under this that I didn't care about because I figured if it got gross, I could throw it away. And then over this, I would wear the weatherproof one. So, only if you'll eat the pudding pop. Googity googity. You want to see the kittens? Okay, I'll get the kittens. She keeps hiding them, so I'll bring them to you. You know, I'm going to have to bring you guys to the kittens because the storage area, she's choosing to hide them in the under storage area of the fifth wheel. They're so far back there that I can't reach them, you know? So I'm going to take you to them. Okay. And you know what? We probably need a light source, huh? And then I got to clean this up. Like, I tore everything out to get there. It's not going to happen. Well, maybe not today. And that sucked because, fuck. Replacing the tank, I don't think that's, like... I mean, that's, like, probably the smartest thing to do. But is that affordable for me at this time of year? Probably not. You know, probably not. So... Oh, I came to get a light. That's what I did. Okay. Because they're under this, they're in a, have I, yes, Girth, I have been, if you must know, since you're so fascinated. Tasted the rainbow, really, you know? Okay, so okay, here's the light. This one's, I gotta charge all these fucking batteries, too. Because even though it's like daytime, and I'll be working on this during the daytime, getting under where I need to be is fucking dark. Okay, so hopefully this is bright enough to see the kitties, guys. Here are the kitties. Whoop. I gotta flip the camera though. 1 second. Hold on. See, they're hiding. There's 3 of them. Yeah, they're pretty shy. They haven't, right? Thank you. They haven't really had the opportunity to be like socialized, right, with me or any humans, because not my milk. Very funny. Because she keeps moving them. Their mom fidget, and she'll let me handle her kittens like right when they come out. In fact, I had to pull one of them out of her because she was having a problem. But she just keeps moving this litter, and so I'm just kind of like respecting that for her. But because of that, like, they're not really, they're not used to people. They're kind of freaked out about people because they're like, what is this? This is not my mom, you know? Okay. Well, I don't currently have any to offer, but maybe, I'll consider that maybe that's the problem. As Gaylord Fokker said, if you have nipples, you can pretty much milk anything with nipples. So there's that. I don't think that's really accurate or true, or that's not. I don't think that's how that works. I don't see it that way, and I wouldn't put it that way, and for any reason. But okay. Oh my gosh, if it like really, really starts to rain, I'm gonna freak out because the roof so the roof on the RVs are fine, right, by themselves. But when I decided I needed to utilize the space and basically have a room, it's made out of really long awning poles and awnings. And that's about it. And, I got corrugated steel, okay? But I realized you can't just lay it flat. You have to lay it at an angle because when the rain comes down, it's going to just drip off the sides. And I wanted it to kind of drip down in a slope. So I realized that the hard way. Oh my God, I'm actually thinking if it rains, I'm going to freak out because I have all this crap outside. Today's horrible. Today's actually fucking horrible. Okay. Do you guys really have no ideas for the, I'm lost? No. Well, it's just, I'm just trying to think what is the most practical thing to do with my time right now. Oh, okay, so in order to try to fix the Blackwater problem, I basically had to get everything out from between the 2 RVs, right? And that was a lot of stuff. And so that's just everywhere, right? And I was throwing things away, organizing things, but it's not put back yet, right? It was, and then we decided, we got to clear out this storage area too. So there's just crap everywhere. Nothing happened with the tank. We had a plan to like drill through underneath and not try to do it from the bottom because we were going to try to lift the 5th wheel, but then everything would go flying. And I don't know if you guys remember what it looks like, but there's a ton of like heavy decorative stuff. Like it would be a nightmare. The control room's in there, and it was just taking all that down would be probably even worse than what this is right now. So we're like, okay, let's just go in. We'll go in through the hitch area and we'll just drill through that. And we took out like a reserve water tank, which was empty. Cool. And now I don't know what we're doing. I guess we're just gonna be like look like terrible people when my friend comes through. That's cool, I guess. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to check in with you guys. Honestly, I really do want to just kind of get the cleanup going, and I could leave the camera, but I would just be running around and you guys would be like, what the fuck? So I don't want to neglect you guys like that. So I think I'm actually okay. Yes, that's true. Speaking of that, you guys, like, check this out. This is those Christmas tree plastic containers for like the I don't know, reusable Christmas trees. I have something like that size of legal documents. Like, I'm not even joking. So, yeah. That is, the real ones know. But this town is going to be so fucking sorry when I'm done. I'll say that much. But I really can't talk about all that. One day I will address some of the rumors on that and what really went down, and I'll put, for the record. No, right? I don't think anyone's been successful with them. So here's the thing. I wish, because okay, we're too far apart. That's like a jurisdictional issue, and he'll even call like my family. He'll call their business. He'll call their cell phones, like non-fucking stop. And that's how like me changing my number is useless, because like my dad will cave and give him my number, so he'll stop calling my dad. Like, it sucks. But yeah, but definitely you could definitely say he's involved with a lot of that documentation. He's part of why that all even came to be. Okay, but we're not gonna get into that too much. But one day we'll address everything, set the record straight, clear my name, and well, not clear my name, but just but there have been things I've been up to in the past while where I haven't been on here. I started doing constituent work and lobbying. I was part of SB 1055. I helped pass, or I didn't. Okay, I spoke on the bill on 3 occasions at the Capitol. I had a impacted parent persuasive, not speech, but statement to make. And I'm not saying it was me, but like I was part of that, and it was just signed into law, so look that up. Well, I don't know, honestly. Like, a lot of weird stuff has happened, and I can't get into too many details just for me and Alistair's safety, but I don't know that that's going to be feasible for life anymore for a while. So I wish, but he's more important, obviously, so I did what I needed to do to get all that straightened out. But the problem is that this is so not the stream I'm trying to do this on, but I will just school you all one of these days, okay? I will tell you all one of these days. You can weaponize anything. You can weaponize family law very easily if you so choose. If you have the energy and the evilness in you and the way the laws are written and the way that all works is people who are hell-bent on that, and eventually it could be a neighbor, it could be anybody, can just destroy your life because of these mandated policies. That's actually another bill I'm trying to work on. I honestly don't think that one's going to get very far, because I don't think the verbiage is right, and I think we don't actually have the solution for that. But anyways, I really got to just kind of clean this up really fast and get spray and power blast the floor, cement, and profusely apologize, and hopefully my friend's not like super like grossed out. And maybe I could get George to do what he said he was going to do, but he looks really tired and he's helped me with a lot. So honestly, for me to bitch about it would be super fucking shitty on my part. Anyways, if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time, okay? Deuces.